folks, Gerard Sims here at Terry Thompson Chevrolet. Remember just a few years ago, when somebody came on the lot, they said they'd be shopping Camry against your brand, and we kind of grinned and say, folks, I'm here to tell you, those days are over with. Introducing all the 2010 Chevrolet Malibu. I will put this car against anything in the industry. As a matter of fact, this car, the sales are up 50% versus last year. And that includes Toyota, that includes Honda, that includes all the brands in this class. Folks, people are buying this car for a reason. Let's take a closer look at it and I'll show you why. Starting with the design, well, before we do that, let's show you this. This is my favorite piece of the whole car. It's already showing you this because I think it's cool and Toyota does all this and these two levels. Today I'll be comparing the Malibu 2LT against the Camry LE. And let's take a look at the design. Look at the front of it, how it's made, folks. Look at the world-class fittings finish. Look at the body gaps. Look at the dual port grill. Evans.com best describes the Camry in one word, dull. To me, it even looks too feminine even for women. I'm sorry, it just doesn't look like a fun car to drive. Also, let's take a look at the we got the 2.4-liter engine. It produces 169 horsepower. Now, new for Camry LE this year, they've got a 2.5-liter engine, and they advertise in variable bell time and at 16 miles. Folks, we've had this for a couple of years now, and by the way, that 2.5-liter produces the same amount of horsepower my engine produces, but if you pair it with their automatic 6-speed transmission, it gets 1 mile per gallon versus what mine gets. So let's not get that twisted. So let's move to the side of the car. Look at the long wheelbase. 112 inches versus the Camry's 109. That means it's better ride quality. Longer wheelbase, better ride quality. Also, you got a 17-inch wheel, which on the Camry comes standard with a 16-inch wheel, and they do offer a 16-inch alloy, but that 1-inch better size tire will provide better handling in your ride also. Let's move to the back of the car, and I want you to look at this trunk space. 15.1 cubic foot of trunk space. That's impressive for a car that size. Also, you got the fold-through feature, so if something's longer than the trunk, you can accommodate it. And look where the hinges are positioned. Unlike Camry hinges are positioned inside the trunk of the vehicle, that only takes up room and it makes it difficult to load large objects. Also, back here, let's look at the design again. Look how nice that looks right there. And look inside the light right there. You see the bow tie? That's just another example of GM's attention to detail. Real nice looking, isn't it? And also, I want you to note that it uses regular unleaded, so that'll make your wallet smile every time you go through the gas pump. Let's take a look at the inside of the vehicle. This is where you're going to mostly be impressed. Look at how everything's laid out real carefully. Well thought out, well laid out. Look at how nice and high quality the gauges and buttons are. Going back to the Camry, the buttons are cheap looking and plastic. Not very impressive. Also notice the touch controls on the steering wheel. Right here you got Bluetooth. Folks, Bluetooth is listed on Camry options as a dealer install option. Dealer install option means break out your wallet. And while you having them install that Bluetooth, you may also want them to have install a USB port, anti-theft alarm, XM radio, and even floor mats. Because all those are standard on one LT. They're optional or dealer install options on the Camry LE. No amount of money is going to get you OnStar, so that means you're not going to have crash notifications. You're not going to have turn-by-turn vehicle diagnostics or any of the emergency services that OnStar offers. You're not going to have that. Also, I want to talk about the transmission. It comes with a standard 6-speed transmission. Camry does offer 6-speed transmission, but you'll have to pay $1,000 more for an automatic. And you're not going to get tap shift controls, which means you can't control your torque through a wide range of driving conditions. I want to conclude with the warranties. Both vehicles have a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper. But the Malibu has a 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty that includes roadside assistance and courtesy transportation. You can't get courtesy transportation, roadside assistance on a Camry for no amount of money, and their powertrain warranty only goes to 60,000 miles. May the best car win? I think we already have.